Yeah.
Thanks,
Well, there are
Lauren.
some lessons that you just don't learn at school, stuff like, lessons in love, life and finances, all that.
Yeah, but now two Melbourne boys have written a book as an antidote to that. It's called The Stuff They Never Taught You. And Adam Ashton and Adam Jonesy Jones join us
Morning,
now.
lads.
Guys, you have the podcast What You Will Learn. Tell us how the podcast led to the book.
Well, for us, we just realised how powerful books can be. For me, the first book I read helped me get a job. The second book I read helped me start a business. The third book I read helped me get a girlfriend. And from there, we just went on this journey to try to find what other books are out there to solve specific problems that we had. And what we did was we packaged up 115 of the best books into this bad boy here.
Very good indeed. You must have read a lot of books. How many?
Oh, Richard, I reckon we've gone up to about 300 now.
Good on you.
We just love reading, mate. We think books are the most undervalued commodity on the planet. So my first ever book was Alan Carr's Easy Way to Stop Smoking. And this book probably cost me about 40, 50 bucks and saved me, I'd say, $1 million over my lifetime, right? Like that's how much people spend on ciggies over their lifetime. So since then, we saw the ROI and we've just gone on an absolute reading rampage. So, quite recently there's been other books with a similar ROI. Like I'd say a book I read recently on negotiation, for example, something that we can all take these negotiation lessons to every annual salary review that we've got. And we could probably make an extra 5 or 10 grand a year. So, that's what we do. We go through the best bits of the best books. We absolutely love it. And that's why we've put it all together in one book.
Very cool.
Culminated in this one.
Yeah, knowledge is power for sure. What are some of the lessons you've learned that you wish you'd learned sooner?
Most certainly. For me, I went to an all-boys school and I was very keen as soon as I got out to talk to some girls. I read a book that I thought was all about, it was called The Game. I thought it was about sort of manipulation and little tips and tactics you can use to pick up women. But then I accidentally bought the wrong book. And it was a much better book because all it was about making yourself better so that you didn't need the tips and tricks and tactics and manipulation.
Yeah, good.
So I think that's a much better way to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey,
that's right. And
sorry, keep going.
I was just going to say, Richard, because we were, as Asher was saying, I'd say we're about a 1 out of 10 when it came to relationships, but there's some beautiful books out there that helps us go and find our perfect match, all the way through to understanding the different phases of a relationship, right? Like how to work on real love in your relationship and fill the emotional love tank of your partner, so you're just both getting the most out of your life as you journey through life together.
Yeah, it's not just fun stuff, it's very serious stuff. Of all the people you've interviewed for the book, who's the most impressive?
For two blokes we met at a pub, we were two nobodies, and for us we've been able to interview two former Prime Ministers in Malcolm Turnbull and Kevin Rudd. We've been able to interview crazy minds like Dr. Karl, but one of the ones that really stood out was a bloke named Dan Ariely. He was a behavioural psychologist from the US. He came over to Australia to meet with some hotshot bankers. So we thought, oh my goodness, we got 2 hours of this bloke's time, very valuable time. We better load up the bank account to take him out for a fancy dinner. But he was happy to just go for a kebab down the road. So that one definitely stood out for us.
Fantastic.
Tell us about the lessons, what you took away about how to be happy.
Happiness is a vitally important one. We actually start the book. Lesson 1 is called Smelling the Roses, and that we're always striving for more and more and more stuff, promotion, working overtime, trying to just gather more, but we never really get to the final destination, which is happiness. But we actually learnt in one of the books, we call it the 3 secrets to happiness, that you should actually flip the equation. If you be happy first, some of those things that you're striving for, the promotion and all the stuff, actually it's easier to get that stuff once you're happy. Happy people are better workers, they have better relationships, so of course we should be happy first. Easy to say, but it's vitally important to just stop striving, stop waiting for the goals in the future, and start being happy today.
Very cool, lads. Listen, we appreciate your time. Good luck with the book and the podcast and everything else you're up to.
What a life.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, terrific.
Oh, I admire you guys.
Go
That's
read the
great. Isn't that cool?
Life
Going
lessons.
out there, exploring the world.
I think it's wonderful.
Sharing. Amazing.
Brain food.
Coming up.